Hi, this is Rick Eimer with the Palo Alto Weekly, and we're here today with Leiney Hall. She is our Girls Athlete of the Week after having a tremendous week against Gunn and Burlingame. Against Burlingame was the first league game for MA, and they won that, so they're in good shape. She led the team in scoring. She had a lot of assists. She had ground balls, which is a great way to get your team going, and she had some caused turnovers, which in partnership with ground balls means you're doing well. So I'd like to talk about just the two games and, generally speaking, how did they go?
They went very well. Our first game against Gunn, we played really well. It was a really great way to start the season. Our team really came together and we played well together, and individually everyone played their best game, and it was a really fun game to be a part of. And same with Burlingame. We got a lot of points and everyone was scoring, and it was super fun to be a part of that team.
Right, and I know Gunn had a really good record last year. I don't know how they're doing this year so much, but there's some good lacrosse teams in this area. Well, kind of explain what that means for you guys.
It's really cool to be a part of that because there's a lot of teams that are very good, and a lot of teams have certain girls that are very, very good, and they're going to Division I schools and all of that. And there's also schools that are your own level and are our level, and we can compete very well with, and there's schools that we're better than, and so it's really cool to have all those experiences and be able to grow in all of those categories.
Great, and I know I know lacrosse is it's still new for me, I know, and it's been new kind of at the high school level for a number of years, but what kind of drew you to the sport, and how did you get involved?
I started sophomore year, so 2 years ago. And I started because the lacrosse community, there's a bunch of girls who I was really close with before playing lacrosse and have grown a lot closer with because I play lacrosse, and being a part of that community is super amazing, and it's a very cool experience to have a team that is so incredible.
Yeah, kind of talk about some of your teammates, just a little bit about it and how you get along and what it means for the games.
I think our team, especially at Menlo-Atherton, over a lot of other teams, is very close. We are all very good friends, and we all love and support each other so much. And so it's really cool. Not a lot of programs have a team like we do. So it's really cool to have all of those friendships and create new friendships each year with new teammates.
Now, you've kind of a rookie to the sport, but I'm sure some of your teammates have been around for a while. Have they, what would be like the longest a player has played the sport on your team?
There are some girls who have been on varsity since freshman year who are now seniors, so they've been playing at the varsity level for a while, and those girls have been playing since middle school, since probably 6th grade, if not earlier. So it really varies, and there's some girls who are new, some started last year, so there's a wide range of different varies of.
Oh, I would imagine then some of them helped you when you first started, and now you're helping some of the younger kids?
Yes, exactly. That's part of the whole community, that everyone can help each other and everyone has different ways to help each other.
Now, when you're playing a game, I mean, what's just kind of describe what's fun about lacrosse?
Lacrosse specifically is a very team-based sport, and if you're not all to come together as a team, you can't really play lacrosse. So it's super fun to be part of a sport that you really need to rely on your teammates, because it creates a bunch of bonds that you wouldn't otherwise have if you weren't playing lacrosse. So it's really cool to have such a team-based sport.
Now, were you in any other sport before lacrosse, or lacrosse just kind of captured your imagination?
I played soccer before, but as soon as I started playing lacrosse, I quit soccer. Lacrosse is a lot better.
And of course, MA has a pretty good soccer team too, so it's, give and take one or two athletes, you help the lacrosse team out. And then talk about your league a little bit. I mean, it's really probably one of the top leagues. The boys have the WCAL, the girls have the WBAL, and kind of just talk about that.
Our league is very interesting. We play a lot of private schools and also some public schools. A lot of the teams are very good, and it's really cool to be able to play all those different teams from all around, and from club teams too. I also know a lot of the players, and just from having friends in other schools, I know a bunch of the players, so it's really cool to be part of such a good league.
All right, now this is your chance here. You're going to talk to the CCS office now, and you want to tell them that that this would make a great kind of a championship tournament. Now I know that it ends after league. So, what would it mean to you guys to have a CCS tournament?
That would be really fun. I think that would be a very cool experience to have because you can get to play so many really cool teams, and just having a tournament like that would be a really cool experience.
Great. So we've been talking to Leiney Paul. She is our Athlete of the Week this week, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And if you want to find out about next week's Athlete of the Week, hit that subscribe button down below or visit us at pasportsonline.com.